Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Ford. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Hold it. Open. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Takes the handoff. It's Cornelius.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Syracuse's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Scanning the field. It's Ford. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's on the run. Launches deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible left.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Huge play by the special teams. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one. And I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. But if they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Reception, that's about 7 yards, with 4th down coming up here. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to find some room. It's Cornelius. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking downfield, it's Ford. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Cornelius. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Same tailback, another carry. The game picks up the first down, tackle at the 37.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run. Version here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff running right. Refusing to be brought down. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Georgia.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here.
Returner
And the returner is brought down.
15.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down and 10 now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Silva. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Hold it. Offense.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial third down play right here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.